What's up, tubers? How it going? Today's December 5th. Kind of a summary day in the life. Um, so today started out kind of shitty. Went to bed last night, normal time. Uh, One of those flashback, or should I say flare up time of deals where the autoimmune that I'm going through kicks in. Went to bed. In case I haven't mentioned it, or you guys haven't seen the shows I've had on before, do have sleep apnea. Had a CPAP for probably at least 15 years now. Went to bed, threw the CPAP on, totally freaked out my wife, whipped the CPAP off, just could not breathe last night. Felt like I couldn't breathe through the CPAP, stressed out. Everything was hurting. Um, Kind of off track update. I did get my March 6th rheumatology appointment moved up a week to February 28th. So I've only waited 2.5 years to get in to see this person. The insurance, like I said before, insurance in Massachusetts sucks. Kind of go back to the last one. My PA actually did get me an appointment in Hartford, Connecticut, within a week of sending the referral. Saw them, had everything set up, and then Blue Cross Blue Shield of Massachusetts stepped in and said, "Oh, no, we are not going to pay for that. You cannot see a provider outside of your network area because there are at least 25 rheumatologists within 25-mile radius of your home." And again, unfortunately, they are not seeing patients for 12 to almost 24 months. That's the waiting period for an appointment. I think back in September, late September, early October, I got the appointment for March 6th, approved by the insurance. They said you can keep checking back in, but the earliest we can get you in for a new appointment for a DDX consultation is March 6th. So I've been calling and calling weekly. Thank you, Leslie Timble from RX Muscle, the therapist there. She did help me to keep plugging away, keep bugging him, get my name known. So this week, Monday, when I called, they were like, "We can get you in. We do have an earlier appointment, February 28th. And part of me went, that's kind of a crappy day for me. February 28th, 2022 was the date of my open heart surgery. So it's kind of weird, but I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. At least I'll kind of get hopefully a diagnosis. As I mentioned before, with my old primary care physician had sent me for blood work, and I don't know what all the numbers mean, but I scored in the 36 is what the result came out on the rheumatoid arthritis indicator, which she said was off the charts. They had bad rheumatoid arthritis, which was the autoimmune disease I was diagnosed with by her. Since then, I was tested negative for the RA factor. And the weird thing is they say that even if you test off the charts, doesn't mean you have RA. And even if you test negative, it doesn't mean you don't have RA. But with the x-rays and everything else that's been going on, I either have degenerative rheumatoid arthritis or degenerative osteoarthritis, which is just killing my joints. I wake up some days, I can't even hold a pen. Cannot count how many times I've dropped my coffee mug. I pick something up off the counter, drop that. I can't hold things, and it drives me fucking crazy. My feet will hurt, my lower back will hurt, and then there's days like Monday, I still was able to get up and go to work and get things done. But you try to keep a brave face and not say anything, but it's those days when everything freaking hurts. I keep going back to the 1990s when I used to be a huge New York Giants fan. And in the playoffs, Lawrence Taylor drilled the 49ers quarterback, Joe Montana, or Leonard Marshall. One of them drilled him so bad. And on the sideline, they were asking him, "How do you feel?" And he's like, everything hurts. And that's exactly how I feel mornings when this stuff is flaring up. So yesterday, bad flare up, still went to work, came home, uh, didn't really want to take any pain medication, wanted to stay functional. I took my usual vitamins, my supplements, my Somalize I use every single night before bed, half hour before bed. Helps me sleep. Great product. You should check out Species Nutrition to get some of that. I took that, felt tired enough to go to bed, but as soon as I laid down, everything started to hurt. Had the CPAP on. And the other night, it was similar. I felt like I had to yawn, and I couldn't yawn. I don't know what it was. I had to yawn. I go to yawn, and nothing would come out. I'm actually Googling it at 1 a.m. this weekend. Why can't I yawn? And one of the things that comes up is possibly anxiety or something, and stress. So I just kind of had to mellow out and say, okay, breathe. You're going to be okay. And over the weekend, I did take one of the tramadol, and it helped. Still took me a few hours until I finally was able to relax, put the CPAP on, and go to sleep. So I had that for a while last night, Monday night. Couldn't sleep. So finally, about 11:30, up again, walking around the kitchen, trying to calm myself down. Couldn't sleep. Didn't want to take anything. And then I kept thinking, all right, is it the stress again? Is it the stress, the anxiety? So I took an alprazolam. Bad idea that late at night, but still couldn't sleep for a while. Then finally, about 1:30 this morning, passed out cold, fell asleep. Perfect. The alarm went off at 3 for cardio. Needless to say, cardio did not get done this morning at 3 a.m. I hit the snooze button. Actually, I hit the alarm off button. Finally woke up at about 5 minutes of 5. I normally start work at 6 a.m. Got up, went to the kitchen, and went, I can't even open my eyes. I'm exhausted. Am I going to get in my car in time to go to work for 5:30 and get to work for 6? And the consensus was no. So I texted my boss, and unfortunately, I've been up all night. It sucks. I'm not going to be in today. I apologize. And having a wonderful, understanding boss, Carl, you're the best. He came back with, okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. So I went back to bed thinking I'll sleep for another hour or so and get up and have breakfast. 3.5 hours later, I wake up. I'm like, I hate sleeping in that late. So I start my day at 8 o'clock, which totally screwed up my eating pattern. I usually have my first meal 4:30ish after cardio. 3 hours later, I'll have my second meal of the day. 3 hours later, my third meal of the day. And then my pre-workout and my post-workout shake after that. My meal 5 when I get home from the gym a couple hours after that. And then the last meal of the day, like about 7. So I'm way behind on getting my meals in, which is bad. I mean, I'm trying to still keep up the build up before the pre-contest diet. So I got a little bit of rest today, hung around on the couch for a little while, cleaned up, took a shower, did 45 minutes of cardio. Got this leg day. I didn't do 50 or 60. I did 45 minutes of cardio. Got set, got my clothes on, get ready for the gym. Went and did legs today. This is what I do. I split my workouts. Like 1 week, I'll do old school Dorian Yates, high intensity, couple warm ups, 1 set to total failure. And then rest pause, 10 seconds, squeeze out as many more reps as I can. Rest pause for another 5 to 10 seconds, squeeze it out again. Or I'll strip weight off the bar and do drop sets. So I did that last week with my legs. Could barely walk. So last week was the heavy duty week. This week is the volume week. I'll do whatever number of exercises I'm doing, and I'll do 4 to 5 sets. If it's a smaller body part where it's not as many things like chest, I'll do 3 to 4 exercises of 5 sets each. Arm, same thing. 3 exercises, 5 sets each for biceps and triceps. Legs, because there's so many different exercises to hit every part of the legs, I do 4 sets. So I went in today, later in the afternoon than I'd like. Kind of a catch-22 situation. My wife she's recuperating at home now. She's doing really well. She had shoulder surgery on Friday. Luckily, it wasn't rotator cuff surgery like I had, but they had to go in, clean up arthritis, kind of go in, shave the joint down, get the arthritis off. She had a bone spur. She needs to have both shoulders done eventually. The first shoulder had a little bit of bursitis. So it's a little painful, but it's not like they had to put an anchor in or redo anything with the tendon. So it was just, I hate to say cosmetic, but it was shaving the joint and all that stuff. So right now she's not really feeling the gym. She's still trying to get ready to do cardio, but she's at home doing the physical rehab for the shoulder. So while she's not going to the gym, I'm going, okay, I get to go to Powerhouse every day. I usually do Powerhouse when I'm on my own, and I go to Planet Fitness with my wife because she likes Planet Fitness. So we go there. So this week, starting on last Friday, I did my stuff there. Well, it's Friday. I did legs at the gym while she was having surgery because they're like, it's going to be a little while. So I went and did legs, came back. Saturday I was off. Sunday I went back and did another body part. So today is volume week. So I went in and did 4 sets of hack squats up to 540 pounds for 12 reps. It felt good. It's going to hurt like hell tomorrow. From there, I went over and did single leg curls, 4 sets of those. The leg extensions, 4 sets of those with a drop at the end. And then I worked my calves, both standing and seated. Feels pretty good. Cardio in the morning could be a bitch, but I'm more worried, am I going to be able to sleep tonight? So once I finish the podcast here, I'm going to have my last meal of the day. Actually, no, I lied. My 5th meal of the day, and then the 6th meal of the day right before bed, I'll have my protein shake. And hope that I can still be not stressed out, and my body will work with me and let me sleep tonight. I need to recover from the workout. I need to sleep. As you can see, I'm still fat, dumb, and happy right now. Still in the building up phase. Probably have to check with my coach when he wants to go to the real pre-contest, where we start cutting everything down. It'll be probably either January or February. But I hope you guys go along for the ride with me and see how this turns out. Really hoping that I don't have any surprises at the rheumatology appointment and things are really bad. Even if they are, I'm still doing this goddamn contest. This is like the 3rd attempt at this. First year, there was just no freaking way. I had it in my head I was going to do it, and I had the open heart surgery in February, last day of February, first week of March in ICU. There was no way in hell I was going to do a July show. So I spent from there, I think I was back in the gym mid-March doing cardio of 2022. And by May, I was back doing my regular weights, but so I had a year to build up. And then last year, 3 weeks out from the contest, blew out my appendix out of nowhere. Still went to the show down in Florida, watched it. It was a great show. Got to meet Dexter Jackson and network with some people. It was great. This year, knock on wood, barring any unforeseen goddamn surgeries, I'm going to be on stage June, I believe it's 20th or 21st. I don't have the calendar in front of me. I'm sorry, July 20th or 21st in Jacksonville, Florida, at the Dexter Jackson Classic. I will be on stage, barring anything short of death. So I'm still doing this, really putting everything I got into it. I do, on December 14th, have 3 ultrasounds scheduled, one right after the other. I think I mentioned it last podcast on Monday. Something had happened. We won't say too much to get kicked off of YouTube. But it involves the numbers and letters C19, and it maybe has to do with a certain jab. But since then, my thyroid is shit to bed. I went from being a perfect A1C, no issues at all, my blood sugar, to technically overnight becoming a type 2 diabetic. What else? The autoimmune has really reared its head. And I'm battling all that. So hopefully, because I'm on a very, very high protein diet right now, and the stress from really, really heavy training, it has the same effect on certain lab results for the kidneys that show kidney breakdown and kidney damage. But again, if you're not really a doctor who knows the bodybuilding and all the other stuff, you can equate it to, oh, your kidneys are in bad shape, as opposed to, oh, you're eating a ton of fucking protein. Your muscles are breaking down and releasing enzymes that show muscle breakdown that also mimic I'm sorry, getting off topic here, indicate kidney issues. Your creatinine, and when you also supplement with creatine, it makes your creatinine go up. It's not high, but it's in that high normal, so they're worried about that. So I'm having a kidney ultrasound, followed by a thyroid ultrasound, followed by a parathyroid ultrasound. My doctor has already basically said, seems like your thyroid is shit to bed. We did the bunch of testing on it. The T3, which is the active thyroid hormone, should be in the 2 to 5 nanogram per deciliter or deciliter range. Mine was 0.003. That's like 100 times lower than normal, which is why I was doing so much damn cardio and not losing an ounce of weight. So she's got me supplementing with levothyroxine now, and we keep checking it. It's a little better, but not great. She had to up the dose on that. So the worst case, they'll go, yep, your thyroid needs to get removed. And that's not going to happen until after the show. I'm not taking any chances this time. So if it has to come out, it'll come out after July. But yeah, I'm having all those checked. If you have any pull with the man upstairs, say a little prayer that my kidney results that came back kind of sketchy have to do with the diet and the training and everything else going on right now. My grandfather had kidney issues, and that's what he ended up dying from, because he just refused to go to dialysis. And I would be in the same boat. I ain't doing dialysis. So let's hope it's the diet and the beating the shit out of my body with the weights. So keep me in your prayers. I'd love to have any questions. You guys, if I get enough comments and enough interest, instead of doing the recorded one and posting a day later, we'll start doing this live where you guys can be on, post comments in the viewer section there. Any questions you guys have, be great. Happy to post any questions up here and answer them. Yeah, don't forget, like I said, big user of the, especially I love Fiberlize as well. Species Nutrition. Go to speciesnutrition.com. You can use my code at checkout, Heron25, HERON25, and get 25% off your Species order. That is an amazing deal. What else do I rep? Wicked Cuts Jerky. If you go to there, wickedcutz.com, they have some awesome high protein beef jerky. They have their beef jerky, beef, chicken jerky, turkey jerky. They have an incredible turkey chip. It's like regular beef jerky, but it's really dry. It's like a nacho chip or a potato chip. It's nice crunch. It's awesome. My favorite on those is the Korean barbecue. The chicken, I like the savory chicken. Awesome product. Go check them out. And you can use my code at checkout there, Heron10 or Bill Heron10. You'd have to check which one. Get 10% off your order. Another great deal. Before my cardio, I'm also using, not sponsored yet or by them or a rep, but Axe and Sledge. Their 212 Thermo. Amazing shit. I used this before cardio. Sweat like you wouldn't believe. It's a great thermogenic, great fat burner. So please check them out. Also, Gasp. Gasp right now, having an awesome sale. It's a few days in already. It's the 20 days of Christmas. Every day they have a special deal. Use a special code. Once the 20 days is done, I'll give you my personal code so you can get, like, I believe it's 15% off. But yeah, check those out. Hit me up. I will send a notification on Facebook and Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram as well. My handle is official Bill Heron. Yeah, check it out. Help me build a bigger following, especially on YouTube. If you guys could please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you a dime. It costs you exactly $0. And you'll get notifications if you hit the subscribe button. You'll get notifications of every video that I put up. Like I said, I did change the name from the Ryu one to Barking with Big Dog. Easy to roll off the tongue. I'm going to try to get some interviews set up again and people on the show. I had Sharon Bruneau on the old one, the Raging with Ryu channel. Lee Haney, trying to get some people on again like that. Very interesting conversations. But in the meantime, please like and subscribe. Check out the people that I have coupon codes with. And I'll see you guys soon. Look for the notification on Facebook and Instagram. This should be up tomorrow. And hope you guys have a great day. Rest of your night. Love you guys. Peace, love. Keep training. Push hard. Have a good night.